Dare.
Doctors Association for Relief and Education. Dare Talks. Transforming ideas into reality.
As a developing society, we in India face several social evils: domestic violence, female infanticide, dowry, organized crime, corruption, etc. I am here to draw your attention to what I believe is the most significant social evil of all: the lack of education of women. Across social indicators, what is the most significant means of empowering an individual in specific or community at large? Education. Education has been observed to be one of the most significant means for empowering an individual or community in general, and women and girls in particular. Level of educational attainment and literacy rate are indicators of general development of any society. Gender equality and empowerment of women are indispensable for achieving prosperity and sustainable employment. Since independence, India has adopted many different paths and strategies for national, social, economic and political development. The overall situation and status of women has also improved. Where do women currently stand? Behind and not well. As per the latest census conducted in the year 2011, India's total literacy rate stands at 74%. However, literacy rate among women stands much lower at around 65%, which is still an improvement over where it stood in 2001 at 54%. There has been a continuous and gradual rise in female literacy over the years, given it started at 8.8% in 1951. Is female literacy rising fast enough? At the all India level, it can be seen that the gender gap in literacy has been reducing and female literacy rate has been increasing every decade. Nonetheless, the gap between the two genders exists. The historical data indicates that women have been lagging from the beginning in terms of literacy rate and educational achievements. The statistics in a way reveals skewed sex ratio and preference for a male child by families in India that has also led to evils like female infanticide. The gap between the number of boys and girls continue through years and in different stages. It is only in the last couple of years that the gap between the number of girls per 100 boys have become narrow. So what are the factors that inhibit or restrict education among the female population in the country? A variety of factors have been found to be responsible for the poor female literacy rate, such as gender-based inequality, social discrimination and economic exploitation, occupation of girl child in domestic wars, low enrollment of girls in schools, low retention rate and high dropout rate. A steady decline can be observed in the number of girls enrolling for education as they move up from primary to secondary and then at the level of higher education. A clear decline in the number can be noticed as we move from undergraduate to postgraduate levels of study. Some of the most commonly reported reasons for dropout in the primary and middle school level are as follows: not interested in studies, costs too much, required for household work, required for outside work for payment in cash or in kind, required for work on family, farm or business, marriage at an early age. Apart from these reasons, a substantial percentage of girls quit because of non-availability of educational institutions in the close vicinity and lack of regular and safe means of travel. Lack of proper toilets or sanitation and hygiene is also mentioned as one of the most important reasons for not sending young girls to schools. What can be done? Doctors are among the most educated, responsible and aware members of any society. As doctors, we have all studied and proved our excellence in diverse, complex topics to reach where we are today. We are responsible professionals caring for the health and well-being of our patients and the society at large. Through our lives of duty, we are regularly exposed to and interact with other members of the society. Also, doctors are among the most trusted, respected, and revered in society. This puts us in a unique, advantageous position where our words and our actions can not just affect but also inspire change in crowd at large. Union and state governments run various schemes to promote the education of girls in India. Doctors can continue to inspire children in their communities, especially girls, about the importance of having a continued solid education and how it opens countless opportunities. Community outreach programs can be conducted in conjunction with other professionals. Empowerment of girls and women is essential for achieving sustainable development. The new strategies and initiatives must include various tools of social empowerment of women, such as right and access to education, healthcare, adequate nutrition, right to property, and access to equal opportunities, legal and institutional mechanism to help women in need, access to media, and finally dispute redressal mechanisms. Social cultural practices that work as barriers to empowerment of women and girls need to be removed at the earliest. As the well-known African-American human rights activist Malcolm X famously said, if you are in a country that is progressive, the woman is progressive. If you are in a country that reflects the consciousness towards the importance of education, it's because the woman is aware of the importance of education. But in every backward country, you will find the women are backward, and in every country where education is not stressed is because the women don't have education. This 21st century is the century of India. It is our time to shine, and without women by our side, educated and empowered, there can be no future. A society is only as strong as its women. Thank you.